ahead and start. So basically the slideshow is just going to be new things that are happening in winter term, like hours and just like when classes starts and things that we're offering. And we're just here to answer any of your questions. So if you have any questions about what's going on in campus rec and winter term, like we're here for that. So first of all, welcome back. So our winter term hours might look a little different. Monday through Friday, we are open from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 a.m., 3:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday, we are closed. So I'm going to let Nuno take it off from here.
Thank you, Sofia. I'm very excited news besides the actual reopening of the rec center, but also be reopening the pool. There's a swim lane reservation. So similar to a vacant reservation for the rec center. You now have to make a swim lane reservation. You're required to get access to the pool. And then you can do this by visiting our aquatics webpage. It has more detail about expectations you're gonna have for using the pool after reopened. And then the spa will stay closed until further notice. And a little bit more the pool hours. So as you can see, we'll have similar opening times as the rec center. For the pool, it had 50 minutes time slots. As you can see here from Monday to Friday, and then they're a little bit around the Wednesday. And then I think what was mentioned yesterday during our info session is that you are actually able to access the locker rooms. It's important to bring your own lock if you want to use the lockers inside the locker rooms. So that's one of the things that we also offer besides the use of the pool. And then of course you can also use the locker rooms in our hallway. Those are just the digi lockers where you don't need to bring your lock. Yeah. Oh, yes, this is the locker part.
And then the locker rooms and the lockers. So there's the short-term lockers that we have, and they're just available there for swimmers to use while they're swimming shower. And there's the locker rooms and lockers. The locker rooms and lockers are closed just because of COVID and everything. So we have those sectioned off in the gym. And then, yeah, like Nuno was saying with the digi lockers, they're very, very helpful because you can just stick your stuff in quickly if you're here for a short period of time. Or you can just have it throughout. Now it's weeks. You can't have it throughout the day here. So you have to just have it for the time slots, your stuff in the digi lockers, but they're good to use. So, yeah. And then, yeah, for the climbing center, we're open, yeah, for that time frame. It's Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And we're open for drop-in bouldering during staffed hours. There's no reservation required. Capacity is limited to 6 people in there. And there's also going to be climbing staff in the climbing center that can help you out with any questions you have while you're climbing. First come, first serve. And then you do still have to have face masks. And yeah, remember just a physical distance while you're going around the gym.
Yeah, so for Group X classes, there is one in-person Group X class per day, Monday through Thursday, during the lunch hour of 12 to 1 p.m. or in the evening from 5 to 6 p.m. A faculty reservation is required, and participants must also register for in-person classes through Group X Pro. And Brittany might send you a link, but it's also on the Campus Rec webpage. There are a maximum of 9 participants per class, and face masks are required at all times. But if you can't make it to in-person classes, there are live on-demand virtual Group X classes that are also available to all PSU students, faculty, and staff. So for personal training, so if you want in-person personal training, whoa, that's a weird one. It's offered based on client preferences. Both the trainer and the client are required to wear face masks during the session, but you can also do virtual in-person or virtual not in-person training. And that is just based off whatever preference you want.
And real quick, I was just going to say, Emma is one of our personal trainers. She also works at the fitness center. So Emma, I don't know if there's anything extra that we would want to share with folks or anything that you'd want to share, but just wanted to throw it out there just in case.
Yeah, so everything they said, you kind of covered it all. The other thing that we're doing is we're also doing virtual group training as well. Some personal trainers are offering that, and that is also available on the website.
Perfect. Thanks, Emma. I'll actually put a link to that too in case folks want to go check that out.
And then, yeah, with drop-in sports, so it's limited individual and one-on-one drop-in sports in the gym, and you can do like basketball. There's we have like there's the pickleball that we were discussing earlier. That's actually pretty fun that I did actually a couple of years ago in high school, I think. And it's just pretty cool. You can play. There's like the table tennis, like in the photo here. It's up there, and then so it's a 45-minute slot that you have to use those activities and do that stuff on the courts upstairs, and then there's so it's individual basketball, and so you have to have you have one hoop per person as you go about it. And then for the items to bring, you just need to have your PSU ID card to get access, and you just we check you at the front desk. Just remember to bring a face mask, water bottle if you want to hydrate, which is really good to have in the gym, and then any equipment that you might want to have for your visit as well.
Yes, thank you, Jack and Sophia. We got the last part of any questions. See in the slides or any questions you might want to ask.